Lights, camera, action.
Guys, it's the Garage Talk Podcast. Tune in, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell that's up there right to the right so you can tune in and be aware of anytime we post anything. Blow the comments up. We're bringing it to you live, bro.
Alright.
Let's talk about sex.
Oh shit, bro.
Let's talk about Oh, yeah. You what, for real?
Yes.
Oh.
Swear to God.
Like too much.
Let me look, yeah.
I need to hear that
shit too.
What you said?
He said he already recorded it, so we don't have to go back.
Yeah. I mean, we can.
We don't have to revisit. Okay, look. Okay, well then what about this? One of the questions I posed was like, would you be a party to an open marriage? Like you as a husband allow your wife to do it, or if you weren't married, you would be a party to a person who said I had an open marriage. Why not?
I'm proud of that shit.
So
what?
He said I'm not with all that shit. What about you?
Nah.
But would you be not only would you do an open marriage, would you be a party to an open marriage? Like if you met a woman and she was like, no, me and my husband, we've been together for 30 years, like, but
If I was single to one?
you said you were single earlier, so which one?
No, but I'm just saying, you asked them to say something.
I'm asking
me or what if?
I'm asking if a woman approached you and she told you, I've been in a relationship with my husband for 23 years. We had business together.
Like
but we have an open. Technically, I guess it is, but
I mean, just with her nigga knowing.
But is it a side if
her nigga knowing?
I guess that they're honest with themselves, and she's honest with you.
That's how we doing this fucking. I can't be mad.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I think the way the world is kind of going.
I mean,
like a lot of things are being talked about, like poly and all these different forms of relationships.
Yeah.
That I think that the world is evolving to having a better understanding about sex, about relationships, because I often used to say people still tripping off cheating, right? Cheating.
Oh.
And the reason why I say this,
I was like, I hear you, bro.
No.
I just want to hear your theory.
Yeah, I can say people are still tripping off cheating when, I feel like since the beginning of time, people have been cheating on their significant other. You know what I mean?
In life.
Yeah, just
it's been going on.
It's been going on forever. When do humans evolve and understand that? Hey, you know what? It's a possibility that my wife or my husband may cheat on me. It's a strong possibility that could happen. And you know, some people say, "Oh, if I catch my wife cheating, I'm gonna kill her ass." You know what I mean? And I think that's bro, you two niggas too silly. Yeah.
I fuck with what you saying, bro. I'm cool, but I don't think that's no evolution in that, because some people, if you love that person do, you might take them back anyway, but that doesn't mean it's not gonna hurt.
Because our emotions would have to evolve.
Yeah, because nobody wants to get cheated on.
I don't know how that, because it's bigger than cheating. It's like it's a violation of our covenant. It's a violation of our trust. It's like if we're friends, right, and we're in a relationship, we're boyfriend girlfriend, but we're also friends, right? You wouldn't cheat me in business,
right?
You wouldn't cheat me on these bills,
no.
So I don't expect you to cheat me with women.
Right.
Like that's how my brain.
I mean, that's a great perspective.
That's just it happens still, yes, but I'm just saying I wouldn't know how to prepare myself and say, oh, he probably gonna cheat anyway.
Well,
if that's the case, I want to be alone.
And the point that I was gonna make too is that I think that is kind of harmful to say I kill my wife or I kill my husband, and the reason why I say that is because if you love someone, why would you kill them?
Because love can drive you to that.
Yeah.
I think
love is the most craziest thing.
Love can make you do a lot of things.
He said about people, our emotions, like you don't know how they're gonna evolve. That shit is evolving. There's more people that's into open relationships.
Yeah,
I mean,
all that shit.
Why do you think?
Because they know, bro, I like other people as well, and I fuck with you strongly. Like this.
Right.
I think it is acceptance.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it's like, well, motherfuckers cheat anyway. So this one
Because you know what?
as opposed to get cheated on, I will accept it.
Bro, check me out. If you just say one of your friends, any one of them, they came out and told they were in an open relationship, you probably think that was crazy.
No, I wouldn't.
So I'm saying,
I'm
guessing some people would think that shit is not the norm. So people don't just walk around saying it, but it's a lot of motherfuckers that fuck around and do that shit and they open and they know they're like, yeah, we do this, we rock it, but we come together and us, we don't bring that bullshit home, that type of shit. Like, it's a lot of motherfuckers out here like that.
Some of them, they experiment just to, let's say they've been married for a while and they just do it. And then they fulfill their need and they back to that. Because an open relationship means you knowing what the other person doing, who they with. So let's say, even if you're in an open relationship, but you find out this person messed with someone you didn't know, that's still going to hurt an open relationship. Everything is communication still.
To be honest with you, I'm not strong
anything,
enough. I'm not strong enough. And we're going to have a full transparent moment. I am not strong enough to allow an open relationship because I have insecurities, I have fears, I have selfishness, I have all the things that might be deemed maybe a negative situation. Like if I had a husband, my husband, you can't do that because if you choose that, then you are not choosing me, and that's okay. You can go your way and I'll go mine, because that to me that's the equivalent of. If you want to sleep with different people, do that. Nobody put a gun to your head and say propose marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like now, if we married for 50 years, that's an exaggeration. If we married for 15 years and then you come to me and say, hey, we need a little spice.
That's wrong.
Niggas don't use that shit. Niggas use that shit just to cheat and shit. Yeah. Hey, let's get a little spice. Yeah, let's do that, baby. Yeah, don't fuck that bitch.
I have seen niggas.
I'll be doing that job, bro.
Cool niggas while they do it. And you thought about it.
No, I just thought that was
funny. I'm just saying what you said.
Yeah. I've seen it go very badly where a woman will agree, and a woman sometimes I think feels the pressure to agree to that because in your head you might think, now if I don't agree to this, he's gonna do it anyway. So some type of way I agree to it, I can bless it. That gives me some kind of sense of power or control in the situation. Because if I say no, I'm not with it, and he goes shit anyway, I still lose. So I might as well seem like I'm on board with this shit because now I have some control in it.
That's what basically it says.
It hurt regardless. But I think some women get forced to agree to that.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Well, not forced,
like
but
that, when niggas had girlfriends in the strip club. It's cool for a minute.
Like when your girlfriend,
so you see your girl, that shit like the same shit. Yeah, it's cool for a minute. Then she started slapping nigga on, then he touching her a little different, and she giggling a little further. You like, you sitting back there, she just waiting for her to get out.
That's gonna be that man. I'm gonna kill her. Like,
bad bitch.
That's why I was like,
but how
feelings go all the time.
I can't even imagine how that works. Like, I can't even imagine like being in the strip club. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good plus size strip club. Listen, dudes be on it.
Cause look, if you a nigga and you know what at the strip club, I'm like, well, I can't be home.
You know, it's funny you say that.
I do some other shit.
I
gotta be there.
No, it's funny you say because when me and my girl went to the strip club one time, right? And after we was talking about it, or whatever, she was like, I was noticing it was girl, cause my girl, she kind of got a little weight on her, and she was like, I was noticing there's girls in there that look like me or whatever. And I told her, I was like, yeah, men like all types of women. You know what I mean? Men want to see all types of stuff.
What is projected? What is projected? What you see in the media, what you see on TV, what you see on Instagram, what you see mostly all the places you look are not women that look like us.
Because you know why people think that shit is crazy and it's not.
Definitely it's not.
That's what I'm saying. But you know,
dude be on the homie. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
But that's not the popular opinion. Right? That's not the popular.
No, you know what's funny? I'll tell you a story. When I was in college, me and my partners, we used to hang out, whatever. So we upstairs, whatever. We come downstairs, and one of our homeboys, he on the web, and this nigga searching up porn on my partner's computer. And it is nothing but big BBW women. What we clown that nigga?
Who watching that shit?
That nigga was going.
Niggas bro. Niggas got different fetishes, bro.
Yeah.
I tell people, bro, you sit down and just told niggas and you had to tell the truth about each other and like kinky shit and shit you gotta do that's weird, you'd be like,
to get off, you say?
No, not even to get off, just period.
Okay.
You'd be like, bro, you a fucking crazy and you a fucking freak, you nasty. You probably think of some shit just if you honestly, some shit that you ain't really told nobody. Like, yeah, I did some kind of crazy shit, like when I'm in bed or the way I sleep or some shit. Or you might, like, you ain't finna tell everything nobody told, but if you had to be honest, everybody in this fucking room be like, this nigga wild in that, bro.
Yeah.
I had this nigga laughing at me and worked
I
up.
love some more shit, my nigga. Like if y'all look at me like this nigga be on some more shit. Nah, y'all think about the shit y'all probably be doing like. Nah, I can't tell about
Nah,
that.
this nigga at work he laughed at me or whatever because I was tired one day. He was like, man, what was you? Man, why you so tired? You stop going out, this, that, third. I'm like, I ain't going out, nigga. I was having sex. So he was
sound like Superman.
Where did that term come from?
Having sex.
Well, having sex. I say doing sex.
Yeah.
Where did having sex come from?
You was doing sex.
Yeah, sex is something to do.
Yeah.
Yes, it's something to do.
It ain't nothing to have.
I don't think so. I can't handle you sex. Hey, here, have that.
Not like that, you can't.
That's what I'm saying. But I can do sex with you, right? There's no way around that.
Nigga, stop it, okay?
I ain't talking about with him.
I'm just saying that sounds real
You
creepy.
bring that proper English in here, fuck
Man,
with
you
my
sound real
head.
creepy today.
I'm like, damn.
Don't do that. I was just asking. I wasn't
What
saying.
it is? Doing sex?
Yeah,
That shit don't sound right.
So
It don't sound right because people don't say it. They say having sex, but like to me, that's nothing to have. I always be like, when it's time, I'm like, do something.
So he was laughing at me because I said, yeah, bro. I was like 2 songs. I was in my room. You know, I took a little drink. I go, to the room, pull the cover up. I looked at her, go back to the room. Then I go back and have the sex. And it was like, what the fuck is that?
Wait a minute, like you went in and came out and went back?
Yeah.
Why?
Like what? I'm confused.
You was checking the temperature or whatever?
Yeah.
You was scared to wait?
Nah.
Hold on, can you tell me again, please?
He said he was in the room drinking. He went, lifted up the cover, looked at her, left out the room, came back again, and then started. Like, I don't understand. Like,
I
y'all
thought he didn't do it.
Everybody looking like, that's some crazy shit. He like, shit, that's what I do.
That's what I do.
It's like, bro, look at like.
But it wasn't crazy. It just didn't make sense.
You looked at him, got turned off, and get some more drink.
And then
Why you go back though?
I don't know.
Yeah,
He was drunk?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that's,
He was drunk
you told
though.
that to a motherfucker
Yeah.
like, oh, man, what he do? Crazy, right?
Right.
He was drunk though. He said he was drunk.
Are y'all foreplay people?
Yes.
Or y'all just want to go straight to the custom?
Depends on the day.
But does it depend on what the day? What do you mean, like what the girl is saying, or just the day you're
It don't
having?
matter. It just depends. We know the mood, like.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're speaking from a married man for a while
Well, that's
perspective,
what I'm saying.
right? Which what you're
It's still the same thing though. It depends on the day. It depends on the mood. Some days you just gonna get it in. Some days you gonna do the foreplay.
That's why I always say, knowing a woman or something.
Yeah.
They know what they want.
I think that's why women don't be coming then, not as much, because we don't necessarily come off penetration. Now, some women have great orgasm, I assume, just from the conversations that we have. I'm just saying, some
I
women
wish I
do.
could show y'all these videos.
No, it's okay.
Boy.
No.
This nigga really big.
I wish I had that little thing from Men in Black.
Shit.
That little thing from Men in Black that you could, like, flash people and forget stuff. Because I would need to forget that.
Yeah, it's still about knowing a woman though. It really. I mean, then knowing the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Some people don't want to rock.
So sometimes as a woman, don't you just want it? You just want penetration right there and there. You don't want foreplay. You don't want foreplay all the time.
Yeah.
I don't want necessarily a physical foreplay, but the way I operate, my brain got to be lubricated. Like, you can't just come up to me and be like,
I mean, kiss you.
Sometimes, damn, that shit ain't gonna happen.
but it might just be a conversation. I'm not saying you gotta be like, oh, I'm finna do that. Like, we could just be having a conversation and you say some shit, $1 million word. I'm like, ooh. That type of shit.
He gonna drop them pants and go straight in.
He gonna, if you do it, like you say some shit to him, he gonna be like, she gonna have that note, like, oh, I see that fly and shit, that's why she jumped on the nigga boots. I'm finna just take that down.
Say less.
Add to that, you know what I'm saying?
no
Like,
foreplay.
oh, I give me some
But that is foreplay.
You say some fly ass shit.
I mean, that's world foreplay. Of course, that's how you lead to that. Then I guess.
Foreplay is also subjective. To me, that is foreplay. You can stimulate somebody's mind so much that you never had to put your hands on a woman, and she would be like leaking and just ready. You know what I'm saying? and assume whatever position you needed to assume, and you just get straight to it, depending on what you're saying, what you're doing.